us and the collaboration that we're going to have going forward.
No better way to communicate to your audience.
How do we grow strategically now that we've gotten the right path forward? Hey guys, Agents Who Win here. Happy New Year. Todd Schroth and Alfred Leopold here. I really appreciate you guys jumping in today. Got a new product that we're going to bring to the table for you guys to kind of check out. And I wanted to just start the new year out with this because as we're all trying to figure out our plans for the new year, marketing and social and all those different strategies, this was brought to my attention about 3 days ago. And Alfred and I've known each other for quite a while, actually a really long time. And out of the blue, I get this phone call. Hey man, I've got this cool product I got to talk to you about. So I'm like, dude, let's just talk about this on Friday. Alfred, I appreciate you jumping in. Appreciate you reaching out. This is, I love what we've got here. We're going to bring this to the light of the agents. All of us struggle to market and find that happy medium with our marketing plans and being like getting our social platforms uniform to match each other. And diving into what you sent me is just like, it's an easy option for the individual agents that are out there.
Absolutely. And, I'm excited to be here. This is a lot of fun. I'm excited that you're doing this. It's kind of fun to see in the 20 plus years that, since we met. And, this is a great way for you to communicate and bring value to the agents that you're connected with, because we'll talk a little bit about it. But, when I saw this, I said, wow, I mean, these guys, I've been doing business consulting really here for about the past 15 years, and we'll talk a little bit about that. But this is the best thing I've seen in 15 years, especially for real estate agents, because it's literally, this is all they do right now. They only work with real estate agents, and they're just helping them make more money, get more clients, have more closings. And, they've got the company I'm working with is called Press Like. We'll get into that, but they've been doing this for 4 years in this form, and they've got some agents that have been with them the whole time. So from day one.
You and I have always been, we're kind of in that path of we're always looking for that new opportunity. What else is out there, learning and just trying to have a knowledge of it, because someone tells me about something and I don't know about it. It's like I want to dig in because is it legit? Is it not legit? And you and I met at a seminar 20 something years ago about how to buy properties and flip them and fix them and split lots and do all kinds of stuff. Right. And, you were coming out of the gate, trying to do a subdivision like within the first day of the class, which was, you were like hustling, which is great. And, so just diving in, this is something that's new. Now you're also coming out of the real estate side. You're a former RE/MAX agent. Give us a little bit on your background.
Sure.
How you came to here.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I lived in Orlando. I was with RE/MAX. I had a good friend from my church that was a broker, and she said, "Alfred, come on over." And so I was with RE/MAX for a while. I actually got in with a couple of other brokers there as well, and of course, like you said, you and I went to this. I've been a real estate investor, for decades. My dad owned the largest brokerage in my hometown growing up in Erie, Pennsylvania. And, one of the first things I did when I went got to Orlando was, they had these small little subdivisions they were building. And, if you could get in and buy those pre-construction, by the time the subdivision got built out, the price had already gone up $50,000 or $75,000 or $100,000. So you're just making money just buying pre-construction. That's a lot of what I was doing back then, But since I left Orlando, got up here to Atlanta, I worked for a while. I decided not to keep my license because a lot of times I really used it just for my investments, right? Because that was one of the things we went to, and just to get those, get the cherry pick a little bit. And but when I got up here, I actually ended up working for Tony Robbins and Chet Holmes over at Business Breakthroughs International. And so we actually worked with a lot of brokerages, real estate brokerages and insurance and doctors and a lot of different, business owners. And so we had them come on board, and we showed them a few different things. That was fun working with Tony and kind of getting that little mindset, going. For a while, I was the chief acquisition manager for a big multifamily acquisitions company out of Texas, and that was fun because that's obviously, you and I both know, that's a great way to make rental income. If you can buy a 12-unit apartment building in Cleveland, for example, that you're getting it for about 18,000 a door, the numbers work.
Yeah.
So those were some of the kind of things that I did. But really, I would say for the past 8 or 9 years, I've really been focused on doing a lot of real estate funding and financing, business funding and financing. I do some personal funding and financing, and project funding. For bigger projects. We're working on trying to get a condo hotel built for about $68 million out just at the foot of a ski resort out in Colorado, and so those kind of things. And but I'm always looking for ways to help people because that's what I love to do. And I came across this company called Press Like, and so it's Press like you press the like button on Facebook, and so which I thought was kind of clever. And the more I found out about what they're doing, I'm still amazed that they do what they do for the price that they do it. And the other thing you mentioned earlier, hey, how do we know if these things are real or work or if they're any good? Well, the nice thing about this company is they actually let you try it out for free. So it's kind of like test drive. It's like giving you the keys to the Mercedes or the Lexus or BMW and saying, hey, go test drive it for 7 days and see what you think. So what they do is they let you test drive it, and they give you a bunch of goodies. And even if for some reason you don't like it, you get to keep the goodies. And the goodies are literally, they're going to give you essentially $1,000 facelift makeover on 4 of the major social media platforms. So they do Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. So they do those 4, and they make sure that you've got a business, what do you call it? Rather than a personal, you've got a business
profile set up. Yeah,
exactly, set up on all of those. And of course, they're only going to be designed for real estate agents. You're going to focus on that aspect of the business. And so they actually go in and give you a little makeover, and they do Realtor.com as well. So they're really doing 5. Yeah. And like you mentioned earlier, they're going to keep it all uniform, right? So this is what they've been doing, and what they really do is they actually give you like, you can only do it on 4 of the 5 of them, but they give you like a big shiny new digital billboard out there, kind of advertising what you do. Now, the other thing that they do is they actually going to start posting on your behalf on a daily basis. They know that what they've done, and you can actually track this. You can go in and see how your reach has increased once you start using them. So you'll actually go in and be able to see the metrics on how your reach is increased. And some agents, they're seeing 1,000% increase in reach. The other thing is that, not only do you get to keep all these, even if you decide not to stick with them after the trial period, but what they're actually doing is, they're going in, they know the algorithms of these, these social media sites. So they know, hey, you're getting graded almost on an hourly basis by some of these. Are you going up or are you going down compared to the other agents that are also using the platform, right?
Right.
So what they do, what this company is able to do, Presslike is able to do, is they're actually able to get the social media sites to put your name, your information on the feeds, right, of their users, right? And so it's really cool what they do, and they give you a lot of options, and you can go all in and let them do everything. But if you're already doing some things, then you can keep doing those, and they'll just do some extra things to get your score up and do some daily posts and things like that. So a lot of agents, they put their social media essentially on autopilot and concentrate on the things that they like to do, which is, talking with people, meeting with people, going, showing them houses, talking to listing, prospects, that kind of thing. So, that's why, and we'll take a look at it here, but, I'm real excited to be able to help agents around the country, just make more money. We're seeing, some agents are getting an extra 10 to 30 closings a year just by using this service.
No, and when I was looking at the examples earlier, we're going to do a sign up process here in a second, guys, so you can kind of see how it works and what it's like, and I'll do the sign up myself. When I was getting some coaching, the problem is all of our social media platforms, our profiles are all different. So if someone lands on my Instagram, they don't realize that they're already on my Facebook or my Realtor.com. So my coach said, all right, take the same photo of you in the suit, in the gray suit, put it as your profile picture on everything. And so that way you look uniform across all your platforms. Smart to do that because, like when you see me over here casual at the beach and over here in a suit and over here doing something different, they don't realize they're looking at the same person. So you want them to be uniform across the board. And that's what this is going to do. It kind of keeps you, keeps everything uniform and keeps it all on the same, marketing platform. And to do all the postings that this is going to do, we have a full-time marketing social person in our office. So it's expensive to do that as a team or as an individual agent to have someone that's just dedicated to you. So this is like your own virtual assistant who's kind of taking care of this for you.
Exactly. And when you see what the price is for what they do, it's amazing. Yeah. What they do is they're really keeping it all relevant. They're keeping it fresh. They're keeping it modern. And here's the other thing. Once they do a makeover for the agents, they actually become like a shiny new toy for, Facebook, Pinterest, LinkedIn, and Instagram to show off. And so they, when you do that, you're actually like getting them to say, hey, these guys are doing something new here. Now they're going to start to promote you to their users because that's what they like to do. They want to keep, obviously people can advertise. They love for you to spend money, but this is a great way to do it organically. It's all about organic reach. It's all about, making it so that it's real. We're not faking anything. Everything is, we're going to give you some fresh content to share, tips and tricks and some things, and we'll go through the website and it'll give you some examples, but it just makes it, so that you're relevant and you're fresh and you're new. And everything that they do, it's not recycled, huh? They all do everything in-house.
Right. Well, let's take a look. Let's dive in. I'll do a screen share and let's run through the process. We could talk about some of it as well.
Sure.
I'll go through the website first, and then we'll do the join. So let's go share, screen share, and
what I tell a lot of agents is, look, just do a Google search for press like, and it'll pop right up there. The very first thing.
Let me make sure I got this done right. Nope. Sorry, guys. While I sit here and play around with this for a second and figure this out. Share. Stop screen share. Share. New. Bear with us. This is the joy of trying to figure this stuff out while you're live.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Chrome tab. Press like. There we are. Share. Cool. I think I'm still on this.
All right. Excellent.
All right, cool.
So
we are on the main page.
Main page. Yeah. So what you're going to see there is, it says right at the top here, #1 platform for helping modern agents succeed on social without having to do any of the work themselves. They do it all for you. It's like you said, having your own virtual assistant.
So you're running through the path of success by automating your social media. Obviously, it's $13,000 a year, but it's only $156 a week, which is $600 a month. It's kind of like having a virtual assistant, about half the price of a virtual assistant, because your companies are typically around $1,800 a month for a VA doing this. And this is all they're going to do. And this is like a kind of a one and done stop, one and done shop here.
Before you go too much further, what I'm going to tell you is, so you see this here and you scroll down there, you see that they're doing the 4 of them, right?
Yep.
So it's normally $156 a week, right? To do all 4, right? And you see it right there. So the special offer that I'm able to get people is they're going to do all 4 of these for the price of 1. So what that means is you cut this 156 down into a quarter, and it comes out to $39.
Right, which is very inexpensive.
So now you're doing $39 a week. And the other thing that we're doing, just for your audience here and your agents, that normally we do a 7-day free, look-see, right? For 7 days, check it out, see what you think. free trial. It's kind of like what I tell people is like when you go sign up for Netflix, right? They give you a 14-day free trial. So I talked to the owner and I said, hey, is there anything special to do for Todd's audience here and some of the agents that he works with? He's got 1,100 agents in the group here. And he said, you know what, Alfred, let's just go ahead and we'll just give them an extra 7 days. So we're going to give you a full 14 days to kick the tires, try it out, see what kind of good things we can do. And then even then, if you decide it's not for you, no harm, no foul, there's no strings attached. But what we're hoping is that you're going to be impressed and you're going to say, hey, this thing is worth $39 a week. In a whole month, I'm spending $160. And if I get one client out of that, even every couple of months, if I get one client, it's going to pay for my, 160 or $320. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, I think one client for the year just pays for the whole thing. If you're paying $6,000 a year, the full 156 a week.
And by the way, at $39 a week, that comes out to $2,000 a year.
Yeah. Which you can't beat that.
And
So let's just run through the page here real quick and just kind of show them the stuff that's being posted. And as you can see, guys, here on the left, this is people who recently signed up for. Someone in Zionsville, Indiana, signed up for it, and Cypress, Texas. All right. So as we roll down, we got automated post on 4 social platforms. They want you to engage, educate, engage, and inspire. Number 2, they're going to engage the audience by captions, emojis. Having the content already posted for your local area. It's obviously got your contact info on it.
The other thing about the hashtags, they'll do up to 30 custom hashtags. And, I don't know about you, but, a lot of agents don't realize, look, some people, when they're looking to buy a home, they want to buy a home in an A+ rated school for their kids. Now, What's the name of that school? What's the name of your A+ rated school, Todd? The one in
Lake Brantley High School.
Okay, so Lake Brantley. So some people, here's what they're doing. They're doing a search for Lake Brantley real estate, Lake Brantley High School real estate, or real estate near Lake Brantley High School. So we're actually going to do a hashtag for you that will actually have that, so that when somebody's looking for that, they're going to find you, right? So those are, just to give you some
right when they're doing the search there. So somebody's asking, is it $156 a week or $39 a week? So the way you're describing it's is it $39 for each piece, or $39 total?
$39 total. We're actually doing all of what we do for the price of 4. So you're literally getting 5 if you include Realtor.com, all for $39.
So you're looking at $39 a week for all 4 of them. So you're basically $160 a month.
And that's grandfathered in. You're grandfathered in at that price for as long as you stay with them.
Okay. That's like a quarter. That's basically it's 75% off.
Yeah.
So perfect. Okay. Good question there. And so, you're obviously diving in. They've got all your contact info on the posts that are happening. And these are good posts to push out there, because the more you can post, the more your audience you're going to see. Now, the branding, this is what I like. The branding stays consistent. That's what I was talking about at the beginning. We always change the colors, change things around. No, this is all the same, where I've got a different brand across all social platforms. Now they bring it all together and make you look uniform. So I think this is great here as well. And then now what happens after week 9? Do they start all over again with this?
No. What do you mean week 9?
So you got week 1 through 9 here.
No, these are just
find your dream home.
These are just 1 through 9 things that they do. These are not weeks.
Okay, gotcha.
So these are just the 9 things that we're gonna do. Week after week after week. These are just to give you an idea of what they're doing, and then they'll start over. I see what you're saying here. I see the week 9. So they'll just start back over again.
Okay, just to push it again.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got your property flyers here is coming soon. Always want to post are just listed and under contracts.
So they'll create all of this for you. Yeah, if you don't already have somebody doing this for you, they'll create all of this for you.
Yeah, this is great.
Digital, or you can print it out. They'll do all this.
It takes time to do it, and I'd rather have someone else do it for me. The more I can delegate, the more I can sell, and I can concentrate on where I make my money. I don't make money doing social stuff. I make money out on the streets selling houses.
You don't make money making flyers either. So
no.
So if you got somebody can do all of this for you, it just saves you time.
Right. So build your brand, stand out on social. They'll help you with the logo, get that in there.
So this
Put
is like
that in
a
kind of,
digital business card. So
yeah.
if you don't already have one, they'll create it for you.
Yeah. So I like that because it's, you've got to have your brand. Whatever company you were with, you still want to have your own branding that's tied into that company. So, we are the Todd Schroth home selling team brokered by eXp Realty. I have my own logo, but eXp has theirs. So we kind of build our brand alongside them. So if I ever, I'm not leaving anywhere, but if I ever want to go do something, I can promote my own business. And that's how you create your brand recognition. Your social media banner pack, which is pretty cool. This is where you want to be consistent with everything across the board, on Realtor.com, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and all of them.
Right, because there's 4 of them. The one doesn't
Yep.
have a banner spot up there, but
Yep.
these 4 all have a
Exactly.
banner spot. It's like that digital billboard. Now, this is something I thought was really cool. So
Yeah.
they'll actually do a branded email signature for you, which really looks something like this, which is really pops for people.
Yeah. This is a cool little product because it is a nice call to action within your emails when you're sending out contracts or just your random emails that are being popped out there. I like that. Client testimonials. I like how how they're sitting there as well. They keep the brand and the colors consistent.
And
And
I'll
then the
give
call
you
to action ads, same thing.
just a little thing on the client testimonials. We had a gal who we said, hey, you can reach back to all your clients, and we'll show you how easy it is to get a nice looking client testimonial, and whatever you give us now, we'll just format it and make it look really nice. She gave us 36 client testimonials, and so for the next 36 weeks, every Friday we're going to do new client testimonial. Now, that not only makes her look like a pro, because week to week when people are following her, like, wow, there's another client testimonial. Wow, there's another one. But it also increases her social media score. So it's just really, really, really good to have those client testimonials.
Yeah, you can't beat that because that's and the testimonial could have been from 2 years ago. And if you just keep posting and people are going to see it, and the idea is to keep top of mind with everybody.
Right. So these
All
are
right,
some testimonials from people that are using the press
right here. Yeah, these
service.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's take a look. Let's do the join the community. Let's get to the sign up section so people can see exactly what it is. Mine is all automated, which I love.
So you got to hold on. Yeah, you got to put Alfred in there. So here's the thing. This little code, which is just my first name, that's actually going to give Todd an extra 7 days. So he'll see 7 days on the next screen here, but it's actually going to bump him an extra 7 days because that's a special offer that the owner said that he would go ahead and do for your audience here.
Okay, cool. So now let's get started submitting. All right, so just get started. Sign up now. It's pretty straightforward. Premium plan gets everything on there. $39 a week, which is awesome. So it's not even the 156 that's promoted. It does bring you to the 139. And then you got all the testimonials that are down here. All right, so let's get started. Sign up now. And then again, auto import all the good stuff. Fix the spelling. Let's see.
So you see the little box down there that you have to check, right?
Yeah, and then you're done. It's straightforward.
So you just put your credit card information in there, and of course, you don't want to.
We'll not screen share that.
Yeah, don't screen share that.
Yeah, so once you're done, and then it brings you in, and you've got all the stuff that's here. So let's talk about the process after this is done. Let me just go back to my screen and go to the two of us. There we go.
Yeah.
So what happens after they sign up? They're going to obviously get the emails. Then we just need to send them our photos, our logos, and all that good stuff.
Right, and I'm going to show you that. We're going to go to the essentially what you're going to get after you click that, put your credit card in there. We're going to show you to the page that you get to, and it's basically sort of your back office, right?
Okay.
Where you're going to go in there, and you've actually got a design studio, and so we'll show that to them. But then the other thing that you're going to do is you're going to click getting started, and you're actually going to sign up for a free. There we go. So you're going to so we're going to there are a couple of things here. Okay, so this is the member dashboard. If you go up to the design studio, what I want to do is my designs. So we're going to click on these one at a time, Todd, just so we can show people what these look like. So these are your coming soon, property announcements, just listed announcements, these kinds of things. So if you want them to do these, then you're just going to say, hey, I want these done. And of course, customer service available 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific. Okay. Yeah. There you go.
Human.
Want to speak to human call. So that's just the first one there. So we'll just do one of these at a time, just to kind of give people an idea of what they look like.
Yeah. Let me go back to listing designs, and we'll pop into one of these. Request design. Yeah, so you're pretty straightforward. You just pop the information in and put the content, and then you upload it. They create it, and it's done.
Right. That's right.
So okay, that's pretty
So
easy.
each of these, you're going to go in, and if you want it, you just request it.
Right? Yeah. All right, let's take a look at some other designs here. Brand boosters. This is a big one, so we can create our branding. Weekly brand boosters.
So what you're going to do is you're going to put. You see, they're just going to put your name, your city in there. They're going to put all the information, and this is the kind of thing that's going to populate there and pop onto your social media platforms.
Yeah. Okay. And you just do the same thing. It's all just take a little bit of time, sit here and kind of walk through it. Let me just close these two screens out. Brand boosters, 5-star testimonials, social essentials. Let's take a look at that. Your designs. Okay, so this is where you do your branding pack, and then your email signature, and then market updates. What's that look like?
So this gives you an idea. Hey, what's going on in your market? What's going on in the market that you're looking to either buy or sell a home? Here's what's happening right now.
Yeah, and I like this. It's funny because I think I've seen some of these out there because people are all putting out their status, or they're putting out their statistics right now that we've hit the new year, like what their business was like last year, etc. So it's pretty cool. Instant downloads, Facebook cover photos. Okay, got a lot of different kinds here.
Right.
And
so
then
if you click on, if you want, you can look on another one, as many of those as you want.
Yeah.
But getting started. If you click on getting started, what this is going to do is you're going to create a social pilot account, which is kind of the backbone of what they do in order to be able to post on your account without having to ask you for your username and password to get into all of your social media accounts. This does it for you. So once you attach one, we're just going to attach one today. So once you go in here, create a free account. So just go ahead and create a free account.
All right, so we're already in. Hopefully that takes us in.
We can't see it on the screen here yet, anyway.
Yeah, it's not popping in for some reason. Not wanting to cooperate. Why are you not cooperating? User does not exist with this email address. All right, let me see what's going on.
So you're going to create a brand new account. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just go in, you put your name, your email address, and you create a password.
Yeah. I thought we could do the Facebook. It's not as easy as I thought it was.
Yeah, no, I don't. And I don't know why they're not letting you, I think what happened is, since you're brand new, you actually have to create an account first. So, yeah. So you create your own account, pick your own password. And then once you create it, then we'll go to the next page and we'll attach, one of your.
Let's go back to the screen share. All right, we are in. Oops, we're in here. All right, so accounts, connect accounts, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. Let's do LinkedIn, connect profile.
We still see or at least I do anyway. I still see just the first page. I'm not seeing what.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's weird. You don't see the login?
All I see is it says social media, and then it's blank with no information. So are you sharing the next?
It should be sharing the other page, but it's not. So let me go back here. Let me go back real quick. Hold on. All right, sharing press like. Oops. All right, so we already created an account. Damn it. All right, we're already in that. All right, we're in the accounts. We'll go to accounts. Are you on that page? You're not there. All right. So let's go share new slide. Nope, not new slide. Share. Oops. Your computer. Share screen. Chrome tab. There we go. Share. Is that working? What do you see now?
No, it still says step 1.
All right, there we go. All right, this is not as easy as a screen share, but it's pretty straightforward. I don't want to sit here and play. I can't figure out StreamYard too easy with it because it messes with my screens for some reason.
Yeah, it's essentially on the next page. Essentially, what you have to do is you have to connect. Yeah. You have to connect one of your social media accounts. So you go ahead and connect it. We don't have to see it. Go ahead and connect it, and you can describe what you're doing.
Okay. Yeah, so we're just doing connect account. I'm going to connect my LinkedIn profile. It obviously wants to log in and see it. And then
once you connect it, you have to, it'll show up on your screen, and you have to click the box to choose it. And then it says, it says something like start campaign or something like that.
Yeah, so it's pretty straightforward there. Let me just do stop screen, and I'll do share screen again. I think we're wrapping up on that part. Let's see, preview. Yep, there we are. Share. Okay, so this is what it looks like when I connected my LinkedIn. Yeah. And dive in to see what you got here when you want it updated, when you want the stuff posted and stuff. So
right, and so if you go back to accounts, connect account. So you already connected.
We've connected the LinkedIn account.
The LinkedIn account. Okay. All right. So then you have to go in and do each one at a time.
Correct.
Right. And then they should all show up, and then you just say click on the button that says start campaign, and then you're off and running. And then and then you tell them what kind of things you like. If you have certain color scheme that you like, different things like that, you should just start communicating with them, and they get you going very first day. The only way they wouldn't get you going, is if you happen to sign up right at 9 p.m. Pacific. then they're going to go the next day, and get you going. But normally they're going to get working on your account right away because they want to impress you as soon as they possibly can. Because a normal trial is 7 days. So if they can't impress people within the first 5 or 6 days, people are going to call in and say, "Hey, I'm not impressed. Don't charge my credit card. Cancel." Because your credit card never gets charged. And unless you stay with the service. Now, obviously, I tell people, look. You're going to be impressed. I'd be surprised if you're not. But if you're not, it's up to you. It's all the ball is in your court. But if you stick with it, and for $39 a week, you give this thing a few weeks or a month or even a couple of months. If you're not getting a client, you're going to be seeing. Like I said, you can go in and track it. You're going to be seeing that you're getting more followers. You're getting more likes. People are sharing your pages. And this is what you want to do. You want to get your reach. You want to get your brand out there across these 4 platforms, including Realtor.com, and to be able to do it for, like I said, $160. I would essentially $160 a month. I haven't seen anything like it at this price.
No, I mean, it's a nice dinner out. So I'm like, either I can get my social media managed for a nice dinner, or I can go spend money on a nice dinner. I'd rather get my social media managed and then make some closings from it, and then go have some nice dinners.
That's right.
Yeah, you all got to figure out how you balance out that $39. But I like this. I'm going to dive more into it, and I'll definitely push it to our team and our organization so some of the agents we've got here in the office, so they can see it, who want to create some branding and not have to spend the time to do it. Because as agents, we're making a lot more than $39 an hour, and I'm going to spend hours managing and going through all this. Let it be done by somebody else.
Yeah. And if all you do is get an extra 4 or 5 closings a year just because you're letting them do this for you, it's worth it. But we've got some agents getting an extra 30 closings a year,
which is crazy.
Because they've been with us for a while, right? And so they create a lot of momentum. You're getting a lot of followers. Then you're getting referrals. This is the thing: if you get one person who follows you, and they like what you're doing, and they're impressed by you, they say, "Hey, here's a pro. I'm going to recommend these people to my friends and family. my neighbors who want to sell their house. I was just talking with them last week, and it looks like they want to list their house. Looks like they're moving. I'm going to recommend this guy because I mean he's knocking it out of the park here. I can see what he's doing. So
well, that's the thing is
you're getting.
You put it out there as a, this is something that you got your license, so now you're a realtor. But what you've created is a brand, and when people see it, they're going to keep seeing that brand over and over again, and you become top of mind. And that's the goal in this business, is to stay top of mind. And you and I 20 years ago, it was a lot harder to stay top of mind with agents or with people versus today. It's all social media, and there's so many different platforms to do it on. So if I could find the top 4 that are working, which are the ones that this is being done to, then why not, push on those? The next ones you guys got to work on are TikTok and Snapchat, but just kidding.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. But the fact is, look, you don't have to be a social media expert. Nobody said you were going to be a social media expert.
Yeah.
You concentrate on the things that you're good at and let somebody else take care of, this kind of stuff. And you can rely on them because they got they've got 5-star testimonials themselves, 4 and 5-star testimonials for agents that are using them that are just thrilled with what they're getting for the price.
Yeah. No, this is good. So guys, as we wrap up, just a couple of things. Remember, it's presslike.com, PRESSLIKE.com. When you go to do your sign up, use the code Alfred. That's his first name. That will get you the extra 7-day free trial. Because I know I sign up for a lot of things and I forget the 7 days or 13 days or 30 days is up, and I realize I'm paying for it because I didn't even look at it or like it. Definitely, get that extra 7 days in there, and it'll give you some time to try it and use it and see what it can do for you. We all need.
I mean, it's normally 7 days, and so we're giving you an extra 7 days. So it just gives you more time to really feel the value, get the value.
Yeah.
And I tell people, just remember Alfred, like Batman's butler, and then it'll be easier. Oh yeah, what was the name? Oh yeah, that's what it was. But anyway,
that's awesome. So, all right, guys. Well, I want to excuse me as we wrap up.
I want to make sure people can find me. So I'm on LinkedIn as well, Alfred Leopold.
Yes.
All my numbers are out there. My company is Business Helpers Consulting Group. I've got a Facebook page as well. If you go, do a search for Business Helpers Consulting Group, you'll see me and see my phone number. So you can call me, text me, and anybody that's got any questions, you can reach out to me. I love talking with people. I love helping people. So anything I can do for you, you let me know.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate that. And if you guys need anything, just message me directly on this. We can get you a message over to Alfred or contact him directly through LinkedIn. Again, Alfred, I appreciate your time today. It's great to connect again. I know it's been a long time since we spoke, and good to hear you're doing well.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Happy New Year. We'll see you guys next week. Enjoy.